now. Allow me to find its health. Okay, tell me how this monster dies.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, when the arrow hits it, then it lets out a shriek, it wiggles a bit, and then it becomes motionless.
Boom. And it
It
drops
just
dead.
flops down.
Okay. Yeah, let's just go. I'm just gonna stick with this turn order, and I want to get your guys' opinions. What do you feel now? How do you feel about what just happened? Star, what's your opinion on all this thing? How do you feel?
Well, being on the verge of death and being brought back is a bit shocking experience, but I feel confident now that I killed this monster.
Nice. Pal?
Well, bit annoyed that this abomination came out of the goddamn portal. When people said it would get rid of the orb, not open up a portal, that's still there. So I'm rather angry at the moment.
Gork?
Well, since I just regained my conscience, I grab my battle axe and stare angrily at the portal.
Hubert?
I feel quite accomplished after such a feat. Sure, I may have, ran away once, but I came back, and that's the main thing. So I feel pretty good.
All right.
That's important.
And while you guys are kind of reflecting on what happened, Laura like approaches you, then passes you, and then darts for the portal and disappears.
Oh my god.
Bloody hell.
Okay, let's
Very
enter
well.
let's exit combat for now. What do you do?
Full fail.
What do you do?
Wait, so the portal's gone?
Nope, the portal is still there.
Shit.
Laura went through it and you lost all sight of her. There's just darkness behind it.
No time for thinking. Charge in, go!
You can always
Alright.
just, like really quickly get after her.
Alright, Hubert, you jump into the portal. The first thing you notice, it's absolutely fucking freezing in here. Like, it's as if you entered the deepest of winters you've ever felt. And since you're a dwarf, you're not really accustomed to winters because it's kind of like the same temperature down there, right? So you enter this and it's freaking freezing in here, and all you see everywhere you turn is darkness, except when you turn back around, you see the portal, and you can look out of you can see a hole in the darkness, and you can see back into the stone temple you just left, I guess.
I go after Hubert.
You can't see anything because the torch went away, and now it's dark.
Oh, the portal doesn't
Actually,
give-
yeah, it produces a little bit of light. You can see a faint outline, faint purple outline.
So I try to navigate my way to the portal.
Actually, you know what? Let's bring this thing back, and we're gonna stick with this order we just created ourselves. Pal Gork, what do you do?
Well, since they rushed in, I follow them close by.
Pal?
I tie a rope to the pillar.
Oh, by the way, every single one of you notices the same thing. It's absolutely freezing once you enter there. Like, you never felt this cold.
I tie a rope to the pillar and take it in with me, just so I know exactly where we
Alright.
are.
You note the same thing, and you notice the same. Everyone notices the same thing. You enter, and you see nothing else except it's full-on darkness, black, unpenetrable darkness. Blackness. Except when you turn around and you see the exit, the other side of the portal, and through it you see the temple.
I light another torch.
Hold on, GS crashed.
User in your channel timed out.
What are you eating?
I'm sorry, I stole some chocolate raisins.
Yeah, nice.
What did you say? Raisins?
Raisins and chocolate.
Chocolate raisins, though.
Are you-
Amazing.
What's with the
User joined
terrible
your channel.
choice
Never
of
mind.
fruit do you eat? Like, first were the like, what was it? Not the
They-
peaches, the other thing. Now it's the raisins.
Joking. Raisins are amazing.
Dried apricots are the best thing, dude. Okay, so Hubert, you go inside and you see nothing. Absolute blackness, except when you turn around and you see your party rush back inside, rush into the thing, and
Great
they
question.
like start coming into the portal, and then they disappear instead of running into you, and you don't see them anymore.
Wait, question. Did you say anything else that after you experience you all experience the same thing?
Yeah, you experience the same thing. It's extremely cold. You see absolutely nothing, just 100% black, except when you turn around and you see the entrance, the temple you just left, and everyone except Pal, who was last, sees the remaining party members just go into the portal and then they disappear instead of like
All right.
basically
I
almost
missed that.
walking into you. Hubert, what do you do?
Hmm.
Oh, Hubert, can you roll a Constitution saving throw? Because it's
Yeah.
so cold, it's penetrating you.
Oh, no.
That came out wrong.
Oh, I hope we don't take damage. Gorp screwed.
You healed him.
Oh, I did.
Yeah,
Isn't somebody at 1 HP? Oh, I'm
Actually,
at
you're the
1
one at 1 HP.
Oh no!
so Hubert, you feel the cold penetrate you, like seep deep into your bones. Can you roll a d2? You take 1 cold damage because it just like freezes the blood in your veins.
Jesus.
How much HP do you have now?
3.
Okay.
So am I
Store.
allowed- is
Yeah,
that-
yeah, yeah.
is that-
Sorry, it's still your turn. You just took damage instead of doing something. Yeah, it's still your turn.
So, am I allowed to like cut open like my bedroll and make like a sort of like cape thing to keep me warm?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, sure. So you put the bedroll on, and you notice that it's as if you didn't wear it. Like this cold doesn't give a single shit about what you're wearing. Like you wrapped yourself tight
Right.
and you're still freezing.
Alright, well,
What do? You can still move or something.
I gotta exit the portal.
Right. So you take a step back through the back into the temple. All right. Store. Give me a Constitution saving throw. Yeah, you feel the cold, but you shake it off. It feels kind of brisk. The long, lonely nights kind of finally paying off. You look around, you still see nothing, and then you turn around and you see that Hubert is like stepping back, like shivering from cold, and like he appears like it's kind of a gruesome experience, yeah, because he appears through the portal and you can see you can see his innards as they enter, and then he finally morphs a completely full Hubert. He's inside the temple again.
I think about how disgusting that experience was, and I lit a torch, so maybe I can see.
You light the torch, you look around, you see fuck all. It's still completely black.
Can I do a perception check or no?
Yeah, sure. Just yeah, your keen eye tries to penetrate the darkness, but no, you don't really see anything else.
So I cannot see anywhere but just the portal, right?
Yes.
So
You can
if
only
I
see the way you came.
start, walking away from it, the torch won't make any light, right?
You can give it a try.
So we would try walking away slowly, of course. So I
Yeah,
don't lose it
yeah,
of
it
sight.
feels like the torch illuminates you, but you look down, it doesn't illuminate the floor. You look up, it doesn't illuminate the ceiling. You look around, it doesn't illuminate the walls. But you can definitely tell that the flames are dancing, so they're clearly on. Okay, so that was your turn. Gork, give me a Constitution saving throw. Zoom,
I
shut
was
the fuck up.
expecting that.
Zealous, jeez. Gork, give me a D2. Actually, no, I'll just roll it. I should roll the damage, right? You take 2 points of damage as the cold penetrates you deeply. What do you do?
Gork chatter as he tries to remain manly.
Oh
but
yeah,
fails
you notice.
horribly.
You notice that Hubert has appeared again on inside the temple. Like again, you could like see you could like see his innards as he backed out of the portal. It was kind of a gruesome experience because you saw all the blood and like entrails, like you saw what he ate for a while, and his eyeballs forming. Yep. Then
He
it
is now
was just
hungry.
yeah, and then it was just a fully formed Hubert just standing there. What do you do?
So technically I'm stand. How far I'm standing from him, roughly?
You're standing like 5 feet away, because you're like on the two different sides of the portal.
Well, I'm just gonna roll perception. Try to figure out the fuck's around.
Mm-hmm.
Where is my perception? Oh, what do I roll for that? Oh, yeah, I have a
You
perception.
add your wisdom modifier, and I
Uh,
think you're proficient.
Yes, I'm proficient in it.
Mm-hmm. So it's +3. But yeah, you can't see anything unusual.
Well, since I'm absolutely dumbstruck on what the fuck's supposed to be here, since I don't see Laura, except I only see Hubert, I just stand there looking around.
Okay,
Well,
inside the
step
portal.
away from the portal, to be more precise, so if anyone coming behind me don't stumbles into me.
Okay, further into the black. Yeah. Okay.
You're just like a step away
Pal,
from it.
can you give me a D20? Yeah, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh yeah.
That's a
Oh
pass.
yeah.
Wait, Gork. Can you add? Can you roll a D4? Because you forgot about your blessing. You should have added the bless.
I don't know what does the bless do, so I got no fucking clue.
It improves your score by a D4. It's nice, but no, yeah, still take cold damage. Yeah, and
That's
pal,
still 10.
you feel the cold. It seeps in, but you like shake it off. You're good. And yeah, you look around. You see blackness. You see exactly the same thing.
I use
Blackness.
divine senses.
Wait, hold on a second. Didn't the person who cast the spell like exit the portal? Technically like out of the range or something?
I
He
don't
did
think.
take damage, right?
I don't think it's range limited.
Well,
He.
even if it is, he took damage, right? So it's a save.
Oh yeah. Okay. Can you roll a wisdom saving throw, Hubert?
Okay.
I don't remember the DC, so give me a second once I look for it. Oh god. Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, the cold makes you unable to focus on your spell, and guys, you feel that the sense of blessing, this power that was driving you forward, kind of dissipates.
Oh no.
Oh, by the way, Gork, you still have your D4 from training with Captain Ramhorn. It can be used on strength, dexterity, or constitution rolls. Keep that in mind.
I'm not gonna use it up.
Well, you might need it. Pal.
I said divine senses.
Yep. You don't feel evil or good. You just feel a whole lot of nothing.
You mean I don't see or sense any fiends or undead or anything?
No.
Or celestial beings?
No.
Balls.
No.
I I have 1 HP, so if I die in that portal, I'm dead for good. I
Well, someone
quickly.
can always call you ass off.
Oh yeah,
But yeah.
my rope's still there, isn't it? How long's the rope again?
Ah yeah, your rope is still there. So yeah, you guys see that there's like rope dangling through the
50
portal, but you also note that it disappears once it enters the portal. Yeah, like you don't see it anymore.
I try to shout, guys, can you hear me?
Hubert, you hear Pal screaming if he can hear you. If you can hear him.
I shout back into the portal. Where is everybody?
Pal, you hear Hubert. Actually, everyone hears Hubert. Everyone hears Hubert.
It's like I'm stuck in some darkness. I don't see anyone. I'm going to do something. If I don't respond in a minute, pull the rope.
A minute? You're gonna be taking damage. You better, like, faster than that.
Oh yeah, because 6 seconds.
Because it's every 6 seconds, that
Yep.
Alright. Pull me out in 20 seconds.
What's it worth to you?
It's my lifeline! And I run off 50
Yeah,
feet.
but money.
Alright, so you run off 50 feet. You feel the rope kind of like start tugging at you. But you're still in the dark. You don't see shit.
Oh dear. Alright, I'm gonna hop out of that portal as soon as I can.
Alright, but it's gonna have to be next turn.
Yep.
You don't see or hear of Laura. Hubert.
I've learned my lesson. I'm not going back in the portal, so I'm just gonna step back and hope my friends come out.
Okay. Store, can you give me a d20 for a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
Yep. You're still fighting off the cold, no problem.
I continue into the darkness. And I take a dash, I guess, if I
Yep.
can move
60
more
feet,
than
yeah.
that.
You're like, you're about 90 feet away from the portal right now.
Still darkness.
Darkness.
And can I still see this portal?
Yeah, it doesn't become foggy or anything of the sort as if it was like, actually dark. You can still see the purple outline.
That's all.
Okay. Lazybum getting the unpleasant sensation of people lying to him. Indirectly, of course. Gork, give me a Constitution saving throw, as you're still inside, right?
Yep.
Zoom, shut the fuck up! You're not here. Yeah, you pass this. You don't care about the cold at all. What do you do?
I step the fuck back through the portal and just bail the fuck out since I don't see anything of usefulness here.
Right, Hubert, you see Gork emerge from the portal.
My goodness, Gork.
Like he carefully avoids the rope, as to not like come out into it, and like steps away. You can pull yourself away from that pile I made. I guess you didn't actually meet, alright? You were busy
Well, that
together.
settles that.
Yeah. I know him because I used him as a pillow, and that's kind of it as far as I might. Well, Pal maybe knows him. I don't know.
Alright, Pal, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Don't die. Oh no.
That's a pass.
Oh yeah. I yell in the darkness. More, where'd you go?
No response.
Hearing no response, I hop out of the portal.
Hey, Gork.
remember you.
What do you remember?
I remember Zoom. So you can shut up.
Alright. Gork, Hubert, you see Pal emerging from the portal. And yeah, no sign of Laura or Store. Do you do anything, Hubert, or do you just wait for something interesting to happen?
I'm extremely tired because of my stubby leg, so I jump on Gort's back. Getting a
Will
piggyback
happily
ride.
obliges and gives him a piggyback.
Store, can you give me a Constitution save?
But that also means I drop my axe, so I accidentally hit him in the leg while doing so.
Yep, you're all good in this regard.
I try to shout if anyone can hear me.
No response.
Not even from the
No response.
other side of the portal. Okay. I dash into the darkness again.
Alright, you're like 150 feet out. It's pretty far. You still see the portal that you came through, but that's it.
How far can I see the portal, or
You can still see it.
Okay.
Gork, do you do anything, or do you wait for the action to develop?
Well, since I'm giving a piggyback to Hubert, I'm just gonna stand there and look at the portal.
Pal, do you do anything?
I want to do something, but I want to wait for the other person to pop out in the portal. I yell in the portal, "Could you get your bag out here?"
Alright, so Star, it's all up to you. They're all yep. We'll just stop skipping turns until, because everyone else is waiting. Star, what do you do?
I make one final dash into the darkness.
You're like over 200 feet out. You still see nothing except for that portal when you turn around.
Turn around and go.
So do you start returning?
What?
Do you start coming back?
Yeah.
Give me 1, 2, 3. Give me 4 Constitution saves.
Okay. Hopefully I won't die there. So that's 4d 20 plus 1, right?
Zoom, shut the fuck up. You're not here. It's D20 plus your Constitution modifier, which is on your character sheet.
It's plus 1, so that I mean
Plus
it's 4d20, right?
No, just yeah. Okay, let's just do 40-20, and we will calculate add the bonuses ourselves. Let's do that. It's gonna be easier that way. Give me 3d2. Okay, as you're jogging back, you're starting to feel the cold actually seep into your bones, and you take 4 points of damage on your way back, and then you emerge from the portal like gasping, like puffing, and covered in like frost.
Okay.
Guys, you see Store emerge from the portal.
Cool. So everybody's out of the portal.
Apart from poor
Right.
Store's freezing.
Well, you haven't seen Laura, so there's that.
Well, I'm annoyed about something. So I take the vial of liquid and throw it on the portal, or put it on the portal, I should say.
Do you
Just see
pour
what
do you
happens.
pour the liquid onto the portal?
Yes, I put the liquid on the portal.
It kind of spills. It spills. Yeah, it spills.
Liquid
Flies kind of through the portal. Some of it falls inside, some of it falls outside. Seeps into the
Alright.
ground.
So not what I thought.
So I think the only person that still has their vial is Store.
Yes.
Yeah, just keep that in mind. Okay, yeah. Okay.
So
what do you do?
now? I asked the others, what should we do?
Maybe the vial can be used inside the portal, perhaps?
And
Yeah,
how
close it from inside, because that's gonna work well.
Yeah.
You
Well,
never
some-
know. It might teleport you somewhere where Laura is.
Some of the liquid went in the portal, nothing happened.
Wait, did Laura get one of these vials?
No,
No.
Okay.
you got the 4 that they had. Unless
Well,
they,
see.
they gave it them, no, the priest gave her one when you weren't looking.
Rourke suggests go back to tavern, get drunk, come back later.
I should have used. I should have been paying attention when she bolts into the portal. I could have stopped that.
Yeah, we could.
You were
go
kind
back.
of overcome with emotion after defeating this huge mouther thing.
Nonsense. I could have jured my enemies. Nah. But I don't know. Well, we got a portal leading to nothing, which isn't much better than the orb making rules, especially considering what came out of it. So, we should go back to the priest and tell him what happened. Because,
Right.
like, is there anything in this room real quick?
No, except for the portal, there's nothing. There's the pedestal. There's a three-step podium, on top of which the portal lies, and then there's on the walls. The walls are pretty old, and all that there is on them is some weird writing that seems to repeat itself after a set of characters.
Dang it, that's what I wanted to ask Laura. The hell is this shit saying? Because apparently she can read it. Oh well. This was all my fault.
But if we go back now, we might lose her forever, or I don't. Well, not forever because we have the portal here, but still,
But is she really our responsibility?
that's true.
No, she's not. I mean,
I mean,
the
yeah,
paladin didn't
exactly.
say that you're supposed to take care of her, right?
Yeah, we
Exactly.
treat her
Yes,
as
don't you
equal.
know?
Screw it.
I quite grew fond of her.
She yelled at me, so I'm happy she's gone.
Yeah, but with her help, I could see in the dark. So yeah, I am grateful for that.
Oh, how little it takes to make someone happy, don't you think?
Yeah.
Okay, so you walk back.
Yes, we walk back.
And
Okay.
we should reseal the trapdoor with the furnitures, I think, just to be
Yes.
sure.
Okay, so as you turn around, you're like halfway down the first part of the corridor. I'm kind of forcing you down the corridor. You
Rourke
hear
sug-
you hear a thump behind you, and as you as you turn around, there's you see that there's Laura like covered in frost, like pale, like lying down there motionless. What do you do?
I rush up to her and check on her. Is all right if she's still alive?
Yeah, you can feel her pulse fading rapidly.
I shout for someone to heal her if someone.
You
is
can
still
try to stabilize her
How?
by give me a medicine check to see if you know what to do in this situation.
Well, okay. It's normal D20, right?
It's D20 plus your in wisdom modifier, so plus 2. Yeah. Yep. You wrap her tight. You wrap her up tight in some extra clothing, and after a short while, like you see that color starts returning to her face. What do you do
Hmm.
as a group? What does the group do?
I check her to see if she has anything on her.
Right.
Because she's still
Uh,
out of it, right?
yep, pal. Can you give me a perception check?
Oh boy, what is my perception? Nothing, that's what it is.
Add your fucking wisdom, dude.
I see nothing.
Can I do a perception check too?
Sure.
Would Bear the Dying help if I cast that?
Not at this point because she's already stabilized. But you could have just, touched her and she would have been stable. Okay, so you two, Star and Pal, you catch a glimpse through the portal of a black dress.
Oh.
Pal, it brings memories of Boar's Tusk to you.
Well,
it's
actually, I was about to say that
No.
since they were going there, I piggybacked Hubert back.
Alright, give me a perception check, I guess. Maybe you saw it.
Just gonna, yeah, just like walk over there. So he sees what, and I'm seeing it too.
Give me a perception check to see if you've noticed anything.
All of us.
Sure, if you're interested.
It's just you and Hubert can roll. We already did.
I suck at perception.
This is some class A rolling over here. One person breaks 10. Does it mean anything? Nobody knows. Not even Destroyer.
I hope it means something.
Destroyer of our dreams and roles.
Exactly. Oh, he's got something next to him.
You're all muted.
My grandma came in. I had to like tell her goodnight. Yeah, you guys. Yeah, so all you guys see is like that slip of a black dress, except for Hubert, who catches a glance of like this slender, perfectly smooth back, along with the dress, and that's it. And that's
Yes.
it. What do you guys?
I was at Borstar as too.
Mm-hmm. It also yeah, it rings a bell to you. Reminds you of
Yes,
Borstusk. What do you guys do?
Well,
What did you say? We see or don't see it?
You don't see it anymore. It's gone. You saw the dress
So
moving
I
away.
just saw it and it vanished.
You saw a glimpse of the dress in the portal, and then and then it left your vision deeper into the portal.
Was it the pretty lady's dress?
Like it rings a bell.
So it just,
Reminds
like,
you of Borstusk.
Yeah, I was about to ask you. Like, I saw it on that mountain, and that's all I recall about it.
I'm gonna jump off Cork's back, as I am well rested now. Thank you.
Borstusk is a mountain to the west of Chazal, and some people were there previously to find some giant eagle feathers.
We also happen to have jumped off it.
Yep.
Since after seeing the dress and it disappears, I look at the portal and point at it. You know, like that looked like Boar's Tusk. Me know, like.
And then my character asks what's up with Borstusk?
Bad things. Very bad. Big eagles. They want to eat you. Big metal men. They kick you off the mountain. Also,
Yes,
pretty lady who disappeared.
Can someone translate it to common? As I look at Pal.
Well, I'm speaking in common. I also
But
speak
I
Orcish.
mean,
Yeah,
an
just pointing it out.
understandable-
I'm just pointing that out that he's speaking in common.
Yeah, I mean to sarcastically. Like, can
I
you
know.
sound okay.
Just clarifying full certainty.
As I look at Pal, being the only guy who knew Gorg.
What about the Gork?
You were not
Uh,
paying attention at all.
I'm sorry, I was reading something.
Fucking Zoom put up my image, my face on the Empire's forum as I was doing this. Apparently, like I don't even know what I was doing like this.
Yeah, that's what got me distracted.
Gork was explaining what happened on Borstusk, but in his own way, so I did not understood.
Oh
That's
yeah,
why I
there
have
was for after we killed a giant eagle, this lady appeared on top of a mountain from nowheres really. I don't know where. And she said a few words about something coming back, and just disappeared again.
Huh.
I couldn't tell if she was a good person or an evil person or anything. She just kind of was there. And then gone again. Although it did seem very off to see somebody.
I think we should take Laura to the priest so they can look after her wounds and after ours, of course.
Agreed.
Yes.
Gork thinks Laura bad.
Agreed.
No
Well,
good. Don't take the priest.
What
You know,
do you
like-
suggest, Cork? If we don't take her to the priest, do we just leave her?
Bash her with club.
Yeah,
I
that's
second
second
what
that
to happen.
motion. I agree.
Or take her to tavern. Get her drunk. Drunk people speak. Drunk people tell good tales. Gork likes listen
I
to drunk
mean-
tales.
Yeah,
Kind of
you
like
can.
dying. I'm not sure how much she's gonna tell you with a bit of ale in her.
Gork, let's set up a deal. I will make her tell tales to you after we patch her up and ourselves. Okay?
Gork
Or
respectfully
We
nods
just do
at
it now.
Raven and then looks at Hubert. If you don't use enough, there's no such thing as not enough ale. You're not using enough of it.
Trust me, I'm a dwarf. I know, buddy.
Then we shall go.
Do it.
We start with savage attack, not reckless.
Reckless is on level 2. He was asking about level 2.
Yeah, that's a different thing. Savage attack is for crits. And reckless is something different.
Okay.
I don't even know what reckless does, so
Gives you advantage on the attack, but everyone else has advantage on attacks against you until the start of your next turn. It's a nice finisher.
yeah.
Not savage attacks.
Savage is a different one.
Okay, so what do you guys do? Do you just head out?
Carrying Laura with us.
Mm,
Or I carry
okay.
Laura with us. Somebody does.
Alright, so let's just go to the main map.
Oh,
mate-
beautiful.
The world map is still called area map with Flint, because Flint was the first person to memorize a special place that's hidden to everyone else. Okay, so you head out of the temple, then the house, and then you're out and about. You go to the temple, the Chazal temple, so to speak.
Okay.
Was that your plan?
Yes, we go to the temple and tell the priest of.
Okay, so you are greeted at the door by Tim, who is visibly sad.
Oh dear! Don't tell me the priest died.
No, he was just, banking on that you'd die.
That's
Yeah.
who. Probably.
He was yeah, you can see him like you can see he's like on the verge of tears, like, all right, man, all right, something's not right. And without a word, he like turns around as you approach. He doesn't even acknowledge the fact that you're carrying Laura across the back, which, by the way, is like met with like you even like people look kind of acceptant at your party as you're carrying her, and like one guy is like is even like claps a bit and is like, yeah, she got what was coming for her. Yeah, and you walk inside, and Tim, without a word, takes you into the vestry building, and then into the priest's private chambers, and there, inside,
Whoa now.
you're not there. Shush.
No,
And
Speak into your RP Ida Zoom, so shush.
she walks in. He takes you to their private chambers, and there you see on on two beds. You see the priests lying, their hands crossed on their chests, completely motionless.
Both priests?
Both.
This is bad. Oh dear. Wait, we blocked out that trap door, didn't we?
No.
Well, I recount existence. We did do that.
They did mention that they wanted to do that.
Yeah, we talked about blocking it up, then coming that way.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, sure, totally,
Just imagine Gork throwing shit on it like he throws it off it.
totally.
While this is terribly sad, I still hope, the priest is gonna pay us.
What, the
Yes.
dead guy?
Gork looks at the corpses and then at the dwarf. Who pay?
We can just steal.
Tim does. Tim was supposed to do it.
Looks at Tim with very greedy eyes after Pal mentioning Tim.
Oh,
I like how
dear.
D.D.D is just holding his head.
No, it's fine. So Tim's finally starts up and like trying to keep his voice together, but not quite managing to like keep the sadness out. And he says they told me that they would sacrifice themselves to get rid of the undead that the orb spawned. Did that work?
Gork nods
Yes.
respectfully.
That
Did
must
you-
have been the barrier exploding, right? Right?
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Did you make it?
Yes. Mostly.
Yes and no.
There's a slight problem. The orb's gone. It's not making undead or ghouls, but now there's a portal to we don't know what.
I don't
Or
know.
it's-
I'm just a church boy. Ask her, and he like kind of points at Laura, who you have slung across your back.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's unconscious. It would be a bit hard.
Yes.
And he says they told me and her that she is to take over now until a new priest comes.
That's unfortunate.
Well,
Why?
Gork.
Well, she's a bit out of it right now. That's all. That's all I mean by it.
What happened to her?
We don't know.
Yes.
Gork looks at Laura. He thinks she bad priestess. We no tell her that she's to be priestess.
Why? She seems smart. No?
Oh,
I-
Gork. No.
She be coward. He says in a much more in an angered, booming voice.
Like
No,
kind
it
of like
was the-
steps back. Oh,
it was the wish of the late priest to make her the next owner or ruler. I don't know how you call it. That's
caretaker.
also-
I don't know.
Yeah,
Gork shake his
the
head.
priestess.
She's no warrior. She's dumb. She shrieks. Shrieks worse than orc woman. And then he shakes his head again.
Yeah. Do you want those tails? And yeah, those tails are not Gork.
What tales?
The ones I
Tales
promised.
from her.
Yeah.
Tales from you. I can find other tales. She's
Right.
no good priestess. And then he shakes his head again.
So while you're bickering back and forth, Tim goes into one of the cupboards and he takes out like this big ass pouch, and like hands it to Pal, and says, here's your reward, as they promised.
Yeah, you better give me my share, pal.
Well, how much is in the bag?
Yeah, don't worry, just give me half.
You untie the thing, and inside you see roughly 100 gold pieces.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that's par for the course. It's usually about 50 GP for the fetch quest. Well, that's debatable.
Yeah, so can I have my 25?
So yeah, you split the gold there and then.
Yeah, so give them. I split it up equally.
All right, so everyone write down 25 extra gold onto your character sheets, 'cause that's what you're getting for this. And yeah, that's good. Uh, and as you're like counting out the coins, Tim kind of like clears his throat and kind of like says to nobody in particular, "She'll need help."
What was it?
With
Who
help
says
with
that?
what Tim does.
Ah, Tim. Okay.
Does it come with a reward?
Everything.
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
nobody likes her here.
Oh, help her, Laura. Right.
That would be also the thing. Nobody like her.
Agreed.
Because they judge her for actions that were said about her, but it was not proved. It wasn't proved.
But I mean, come on. I mean, we spend time with her. What does she do? She lies. She just starts off into a portal. She doesn't keep us informed. Like, she hasn't made our job easy.
I'm going to hold my opinion until I actually talk to her. She could have just been running, but I don't know what.
Yeah,
So-
but from what, you know?
Running from us. We were on her side. Then she darts off into purple portal.
That doesn't make sense. If she knew what that portal was, she would have known that that portal doesn't go anywhere for her. There must have been something she was searching for. Possibly. Or she could have been running. And she didn't know what the portal was, which means she's not as educated on the ways of magic as she might have let on.
That
I
would
don't
make
know.
no sense. She was coward in fight. Why would she be suddenly brave to jump into the unknown?
Well, that's what the point was. If she knows what it is, she might have been after something in particular. If she didn't know what it was, she really is lying to us and trying to run from us.
Me thinks
That's
she
my
wants
opinion.
to run away.
Pal, is she still on your back, on your shoulder?
No, I put her on a chair because the bed's currently taken.
Yeah, you hear her mumbling. Like, she starts to wake up. Like, move a little, mumble.
Hey, you, wake up. That's what I say to her.
Nah, again, be more assertive. Go over. Slap her face a little bit. Just a chicken chip. Wake up!
Do you do it?
Yeah, that's what I did.
All right. So she like kind of like shakes awake, and like groans, and like she opens her eyes. She looks around, and after a short silence, she just says, "I'm sorry."
Not good enough.
Or what?
For just leaving. I
Why did?
I saw I I used such a thing before, and I went in and I saw the other end, but it was too, and I tried to get there, but it was too far away.
Why?
I don't want to be here.
That's understandable, given your reputation.
War Chief ruled. Must keep War Chief's word.
Yeah, but you have work here.
I'm sorry, I peaced out. What did you said something? I dozed off. Sorry. Can you please repeat?
I said, War Chief said, this is the, well, I don't know what I said. Pally said this, you're going to do it.
And I agreed that, yeah, you have work here. You'll have work here. Oh, wait,
Well-
her work was to stay here until the undead were gone, right?
Yeah.
She nods solemnly.
I asked her real fast. What did? Why did you run into the portal?
I used, I used, I used that thing, such a thing before, and
Oh,
I saw the other end, but I couldn't get there. It was too far,
What did
and
you see?
I dropped from the cold, and now I'm here.
so you were trying to run from us.
There is a silence as she stares into the ground.
Wow.
I will attempt to intimidate her with the same question as I lean towards her.
Wait, what was the question?
Did you try to run from us?
Oh, that question. Give me an intimidation check. Like, what the hell?
I suck at this.
Yeah.
She kind of squirms in her chair and says, like, she kind of sighs and says, "Yes, I'm sorry."
Hmm.
What What were you thinking, jumping into an unknown portal like that?
I saw a similar thing, and I thought it would work, but the other end was too far.
What was on the other end? What did you saw?
The exit.
But yeah, no idea where it went. Did you?
Home. I think it went home, but it's too far away.
Mm-hmm. Well, I need to know this now because that portal's still up. Could anything else come through that portal? Could there
Like
be
that,
more of that?
like that monster.
Yes.
Only if someone lets them in.
Well, can't exactly close the portal. Or can you close the portal?
I don't know how to.
So you can use portals, but you can't close them. Smells like shenanigans.
Why? It's just there. I just walked in.
Hmm. Alright.
Can I do an insight check?
Yes. You have no idea if what she's saying is actually true.
Outstanding. Can I roll insight to see if she's lying or not?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what the hell's my insight?
It's plus wisdom. No, you have no idea. Gork doesn't have an idea. Gork thinks she's kind of pretty. Not as pretty as that one lady, but she's kind of pretty.
Orc is hungry.
Pal, you do not detect any ill intent. She seems to be telling the truth.
Alright. Alright. Oh. The writings. There's writings on those walls. Were you able to read any of that?
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
Insight check.
Sure. You're not sure, to be honest.
I thought we could infer she's lying. If she could read that tomb from before, she should be able to read what's on the writing on the walls. It's the same writing, right? Or no?
Well, it's one thing if you have like a basis, but if you're trying to tell if she's lying or not, then well, Store is not able to tell.
Ah. Well, I do think she's lying about not being able to read the walls.
Then you don't even need to roll if you think so, right?
Yes.
Because technically you don't know if your insight is correct or wrong, right?
Uh. You got me good there.
It's kind of like with
Uh,
stealth. Even if you roll like a 2, you still believe that you're hidden, right?
yes, that's true. Well, then I just question you. You said you could read the book from before, and it's the same type of writing.
No, it isn't.
It's not? Oh. Uh-oh.
That the book, the book spoke to me. I could. This is stupid. Never mind.
Come on. Tell us.
See.
I'm trying to convince her to talk.
Yes.
Give me a persuasion check.
God, what is it?
It's your charisma modifier added to it, I think.
That's a
Yes, but you're proficient with it. Right there, persuasion.
that's +4.
Plus 2.
2.
Wait, yeah, plus 2.
20. Here you go. Oh.
And like you've quite the soothing voice right here, and she finally like sighs, gives in, and says, I could feel the words in the book, and those on the walls, they don't speak to me.
We are seeing they are different.
How so?
I don't know. They're just different.
So what book is it you're comparing them to?
It was a magical book.
Do you have it on you?
No,
Remember the name?
it turned into an orb, much like the one you destroyed.
So that was your
Much like the one,
creation?
or into the one we destroyed.
No, a similar one elsewhere in a crypt to the southwest.
Where did they find this orb, by the way? The one we destroyed?
It's literally right under the town.
So it was found there. So they did not brought it there.
No, no, I didn't.
Maybe it has some connection to that crypt within.
I don't know.
Do you know anything, woman?
She just looks away.
I think we should check that crypt out, but it could be dangerous. Yours try, it's our only lead.
I'd also like to point out that we finish the session in like a short term.
Yeah, we're gonna finish in like a few minutes. I just want to finish this conversation because I think it's important and entertaining for you.
So I look at the others. So should we check that crypt out? What do you think?
I think we have to, don't we? Like we're kind of getting roped into this, but we have to.
Yeah.
Have to. Well, I think
Orc.
so.
Gork eats first. No crypt.
Yeah, of course we rest before we set. By the way, how far is this crypt from the town? City or town?
It's a day and a half of travel away. It's to the southwest.
Didn't they say though, if Laura leaves the city, she could be killed?
Yep, that's a thing.
She
So
can't leave the city, right?
No, she can't.
could be
Well, she could not leave until all the undead were destroyed. The priests gave their life to destroy the undead, right?
Some of them. There's still undead out there.
So we kind of need her to show us where this place is. So we're gonna have to.
Pop the undead first.
You can ask some of the adventurers that
You know, we got a lot of money. Maybe we could bribe the guard to look the other way, and we could take her out ourselves.
That's true.
Or put her in a cart and leave with one of the carts that exit town.
Another good option.
Do they inspect cars leaving or entering the town?
Are you trying to kidnap me?
Gork shrugs.
No, listen, woman. Okay, you've caused enough aggro today. For our sake, just make things easy on us. Right? I shall get Gork, get a club, smash you.
Is Paul still here, by the way?
Lazybum.
Yeah, it should be.
But
Lazybum just gave up
As
on the
long as you're not
conversation.
phased out. As long as you're not phased out.
I don't know. I'm just listening, trying to make my own mind up.
Okay.
But I say, I don't think she is causing. I don't know.
She's obviously caused something because she said it's what she had turned into an orb like the one under the town, right? So she's obviously done something bad.
That wasn't my fault. I didn't
Well,
do it.
Well, I mean, you did.
No, I didn't.
Well, you did.
She just sighs and like shakes her head.
Gork looks at the woman. Also, villagers not like war chiefs ruling. If we leave you here, they might come clubbing you if I don't do it first.
Yeah, that's true. You're not going to club anyone today, Gork.
I mean, let's not, throw that out there just yet. He might club someone.
But not her.
Well, maybe.
We still
If
need
she
her.
keeps being this mystic.
It's not my fault.
Again, it is. That's the last time I'm gonna say that.
Gork just glares at her, leans in very, very close.
He
and
tries to like
red.
back away from
He's
you.
about leaning in more closer and moving closer. That's his breath, his stench, more like a stench coming out of his mouth right under her nostrils.
She like turns away and like closes her eyes.
Used to be in torture in Oak Village. Gork like that. Gork can be in torturing again. If
Can you roll an
woman-
intimidate check?
Yes, I'm gonna roll it.
We should
Gork
get an
can be-
advantage on this.
Gork can be in torture once more. If woman remains mystic, as the wolf says.
Alright, give me advantage on that roll. That was pretty good.
You better back up those words, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, she like winces. And at your words. Like, remains silent.
God.
I have shitty rolls on intimidation every single time I try to.
What's your opinion about
sorry.
it, Paul? I ask Paul.
By the intimidation failing, I'm just remaining leaned in, snarling at her.
I mean, you're like the neutral voice here, and obviously, Gork and we want some sort of vengeance. So you gotta like step in, or I might have to do something. Gotta help us.
Yeah, we shouldn't rush to harsh decisions.
No, well, I don't like getting nowhere.
I think all of us should get a good night's sleep and that's it.
I don't think anyone should be taking her eyes off her. I think we should do it in like rotations. So there's always one person watching her because she can't be trusted.
That's also true. But she could be watched here in the... She'll be kept under watch.
I think it's best if one of us, did. I mean, I've got rope as well, so we could tie her up.
Yeah.
Be extra safe.
She sighs with like a shaky voice and like kind of takes her hands takes her head in her hands and kind of like sits there.
Just in out of roleplay. How many times did we tie her up so far?
Oh, don't worry, Manye.
Wait,
Some
how many
bondage
ti-
freak.
how
I think
many
some
times
bondage. Yeah,
Did
go
you
ahead.
vote her? Like,
No,
how-
not me. I mean, like all the groups in general. I think some bondage freaks are envying her by
There's
this
like
time.
there's been like 3 or 4 tyings at least.
I know.
Well, I'm all for the idea of, having the rotation, resting for a night, and so she doesn't do anything. No opposition?
I don't think so.
Alright then. Do that.
All right, and you just kind of the party just kind of looks at her. She's still like head in her hands, and then the camera pans out. We get a view of the town, and then drum roll and music, and we cut to credits.
Play the music from the jukebox.
Isn't there supposed to be a John Cena in there somewhere?
Sure, whatever. Here you go.
I did need an outro music.
Yeah, I need to find some royalty-free music because I think this is copyrighted. But it's fine.
His name is John Cena.
It's fine. All right.
Sounds like
Thank- yeah.
RuneScape.
Let's conclude the session here. I think it was pretty good myself. I hope you guys had fun. And yeah, we'll tally. Quick. Write down your experience in your character sheets. There's like a special place for every character sheet for that for sure. You gained 600 XP total. I'll give you what to write down. That one. You got 600 XP for killing the 3 ghouls. Then you got 450 for killing that gibbering mouther that almost brought you down. Then 450 for completing the quest. So a total of 1500 XP divided by the 4 of you. Each and every one of you takes 375 XP. So write that down. 375.
My god, I'm a level 2 now.
That's right, baby.
Oh! Stand back.
All right.
How much
So,
is for level 3?
excellent
900.
question. Yep.
Every single one is just tripled from the previous value, it seems.
So
I
level
just have
2
to
is
figure out.
600.
Well, it's 900, but you keep your experience from before.
I think the rule breaks later on, but that's fine.
Quick question: where do I level myself up in class? Like barbarian 2 now?
Yeah, what about it?
That's where I
Your
level
character
up.
sheet, how it works.
Yeah, but you need to like manually change your stats on the front page as well. Like you need to add the extra hit die as well.
I got no fucking clue. What's that bonus?
What bonus?
Here, there's your hit dice. You currently have 2 hit dice available.
You should have 2 in barbarian. Well,
Mm.
if you actually get that, but you know. Then you should roll for your HP and change that accordingly as well.
Yeah, we'll do the level up things later. For now, I'm gonna head out too because I have to register to my study group tomorrow early morning, and that's a thing that needs to, it needs to be on the spot because freaking students are ruthless when it comes to registration.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it. I hope you had fun, and I hope you would like to come back for another session because I sure as hell had fun, and I progressed the story, which I think is pretty good. So with that, I leave you guys.
Yeah,
See you next
appreciate
time.
it. See ya.
Bye.